What is Vegeta's new destruction power and will it rival Goku's Ultra Instinct? Well, before we get into this, let's recap the significance of what Chapter 69 revealed. So Beerus asked Vegeta about his past to analyse his thoughts. He was shocked that Vegeta still had guilt for his own actions and the actions of his entire race. So he responded by effortlessly Hakaiing a planet. Vegeta was amazed at his power, as in the manga, he hasn't really seen Beerus use it before. Then Beerus floor slammed Vegeta, which by the way was another comparison between Beerus and Dispo, as Dispo did this against Frieza in the Tournament of Power. Vegeta's doubting of himself and feeling guilty is now revealed as the thing which has held him back for a long time. Beerus then dropped the truth bomb and showed how everything Vegeta had ever known was wrong, because it wasn't Frieza who originally thought to destroy the signs, it was actually Beerus who merely suggested it. What Vegeta thought was destiny was actually down to Beerus' action. Upon hearing this for the first time, he was enraged. Beerus effectively highlighted that Vegeta isn't dead to his past. If he was, he wouldn't have cared about what Beerus said. In the Saiyan and Frieza saga, Vegeta openly declared he didn't care about the Saiyans to the likes of Dodoria. However, in his heart, when he was about to die at Frieza's hand, he really deeply cared for his race. Vegeta had kept this in his heart all this time, and in the Moro arc, he stated he regretted his actions and felt genuine guilt. It's like what the Bible says in Luke chapter 6 verse 45, "For out of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks." It's implied in chapter 69 that if Vegeta forgets his Saiyan past completely, he could have limitless power. As the prince of his people, Vegeta has taken on himself the guilt for the actions of his entire race. Vegeta needs to stop thinking of himself as the prince of all Saiyans and forget them. If he doesn't, Vegeta will never manage to grow past this point. This is a serious warning from Beerus. Vegeta must transcend from the limit of Saiyan power to the realm of the power of the gods. And to do that, there must be a sacrifice, which is himself.
He needs some milk!
And what I mean by himself is his emotions, feelings, passions and past. These all must go. Are you guys noticing something here? Are you seeing a comparison between Beerus' own attitude and that of Ultra Instinct? Undoubtedly, there's a clear comparison to be drawn. Ultra Instinct relies on emptying the mind and letting the body move on its own, and it rewards the user with precise, accurate and efficient power autonomously directed by the body. Likewise, Beerus thinks about nothing but destruction, and as a result his body rewards him with limitless destructive power. Vegeta right now is being weighed down by guilt which limits his power, whereas Beerus doesn't have limits because he's not weighed down by such things. So the God of Destruction power is basically also a state of mind which could be mastered to different levels. Beerus is certainly stronger than other gods of destruction, so he could have, let's say, greater command over destruction than others. I'm not talking about power levels and amount of ki. I mean that Beerus could have the highest mastery level of destruction in the entire multiverse. Ever since Goku mastered the complete Ultra Instinct, it seems to have touched a nerve with Beerus. Maybe he's giving Vegeta advice just to get back at Goku. We're definitely seeing further progression of Vegeta's own path, which was announced in the Tournament of Power. In chapter 39, Whis called Ultra Instinct the ultimate technique, and the reaction of the gods of destruction reinforced this. However, in chapter 68, there's been a shift of perspective, but not quite a retcon per se. We now know there's other divine techniques out there, as Beerus makes no distinction when mentioning destruction powers. Beerus is very confident and seems to have discarded Ultra Instinct when he stated, "It's not the only technique of the gods." He proudly says it's just the specialist technique of the angels. He seems to think it's not necessarily the best technique, but rather it merely suits the angels better. Hakaishins, however, are more suited for destruction and get the most out of it. He's been acting this way for some time, and Goku's Ultra Instinct hasn't bothered him since the Tournament of Power. Perhaps when Beerus lost his mind over Goku using it, it was just unbelievable because no mortal had ever used an angel technique before. The question shouldn't be whether these new techniques are better than Ultra Instinct, but whether Vegeta can learn and master them enough to rival Goku's proficiency with Ultra Instinct. Goku is only at the bottom of the ladder after all. Beerus hinted that mastering destruction makes surpassing Goku possible. We'll have to see whether it will rival Ultra Instinct, as Beerus didn't specifically state that. He only inferred it suits the god's destructions better. I don't think Vegeta learning Hakai means he will be happy to destroy planets. Hakai has other uses, and also it can be controlled and used to any level needed. Beerus controlled his Hakai, so only a small area of Vegeta's armor was completely destroyed. The technique Beerus is referring to doesn't necessarily have to be the Hakai, it could even be something else. It's certainly okay to speculate Vegeta could get another form like anime Toppo did. Beerus basically told Vegeta there's nothing wrong with destruction, and the whole line of "before creation comes destruction" fits with Toppo, who forsook justice and honour to solely become destruction. However, Beerus doesn't use that form, and it's questionable whether Toriyama really created it or whether it was just purely Toei's part. No, I think because Beerus is the model and he's giving Vegeta advice, that I don't think we'll see that ugly form. Besides, it took Toppo effort and it felt unmastered considering how Vegeta overpowered him. Beerus is able to perform destruction effortlessly, even easier than some of the other gods, such as Sidra, the Universe 9 hakaishin, who took a few seconds to destroy just a city. Do you guys think that Vegeta will get a form like Toppo, or will it be exactly as Beerus demonstrated? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I've seen some fans saying how Vegeta will never match or surpass Goku now, as he's being taught by an inferior mentor and now has less training time. It's the same stuff people were spouting when Vegeta learnt ki control on Yardrat. People were saying, do you really expect him to rival Goku from doing stuff Goku did in like 1990? Don't forget that Vegeta surpassed Goku's ki control and gained a superior polished spirit in a far shorter space of time due to his talent. Since chapter 68, the change in perspective has brought into question the absolute superiority of Ultra Instinct. Beerus isn't downplaying destruction. Just because Whis can straight up defeat Beerus, it doesn't mean Ultra Instinct is absolute. How is learning a technique that doesn't suit Vegeta gonna help him? He will get far more out of learning something that gels with his style. Often techniques are limited by the user and not the technique itself, so Vegeta just needs to conquer himself, and then he could look at rivaling Goku, which he is still adamant on doing. At the end of the day, if the plot allows, Vegeta will get massively more powerful. This has happened before with Frieza in his 4 months of training without a master, Gohan's 1 day of training to reach God level, and lastly Android 17 becoming near Goku level, and all he did was take care of an island. Whether this technique rivals Ultra Instinct or not depends on the plot, and at the moment it seems they need him near Goku's level by a different route. And no, I don't think that Goku's being panicked nerfed right now just because he was given so much in the last arc. Anyways, how could destruction rival Ultra Instinct? Well, remember when Goku messed Hakai up against Zamasu? Goku in this chapter 69 explains he got it all wrong when he tried copying it in chapter 25. But if it was done correctly, it could have killed an immortal god. That's pretty powerful if you ask me, and definitely a contender for rivaling Ultra Instinct. Goku never had such advice on Hakai, so he couldn't copy and properly use it against Zamasu. Only almost half of Zamasu's body was destroyed, but since it wasn't all, he regenerated. If Vegeta could master this, then it would give him an advantage over Goku, who even with Ultra Instinct couldn't destroy immortality. Last video's #Enders winner is Hassan Walji. Congratulations to you, and thanks to everyone who watches my videos all the way through till the end. And if you made it this far, comment down below #Enders for the chance to get featured at the end of the next video. And also guys, remember to like and subscribe, and also if you missed it, check out this video up here on why Goku won't be a god of destruction. Thanks, Kai.